guy?
No highlights. Nicho Hynes, welcome to the run home.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Yeah,
Sorry.
going good, Nico. Now, before we get into the chat, number 7 in the hottest 100. Disappointed?
What 100 are you talking about?
You know, the hottest 100 in the world of the rugby league fraternity. Voted on the roast, you're number 7. I think you were number 3 last year, and you know where you were last year. Come on, Nico.
I've actually been on social media. I've been in camp all weeks. Fletch,
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't really
Well,
keep an eye on that stuff anymore, mate.
Well, you were number 7. Okay. Well, okay. That's good. So your social media, is that since when?
When I go into these camps and you need to be connected to the boys around you, you probably don't know about that much anymore, Fletch.
No.
You're always on your phone, but
that's good policy.
So we're trying to connect as much as we could, and this week, just trying to stay away from the noise of that. And I knew the hottest 100 was coming up eventually, and I just didn't want to see it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I don't need that drama in my life right now because last year I was number 1.
Oh, you won last year. Okay, no, that's fine.
So.
But I thought you mean you weren't going to be on social media at all this year. Do you think you could do?
No.
Do you think you could do that?
Well, how am I going to get a girlfriend?
Well, okay. How are you going to get a girlfriend? Missile.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're of the vintage of sort of Nico's age.
Yeah.
How does he get a girlfriend?
I imagine it wouldn't be that hard when in the top 10 of the hottest 100. But it was Valentine's Day yesterday, Nico. So are we assuming that it was a quiet day for love in your life?
Missile, yeah, that is correct. It was a very quiet day, although my night didn't finish until after midnight. Whether that was for cultural antics in camp or something else, I'm not sure.
Oh, what was the cultural antics? What'd you get up to?
No, we're just doing practicing our dance for
the game. Yeah.
Okay. How's it been, mate? How's camp been? Has it been any different to last year? You got Latrell now as the skipper?
No, it's been the same. It's just what we're continuing to build here in Indigenous All Stars camp now, and just being proud of our culture and continuing to evolve into the proud men we are. And it started back in my first camp in 2022, and we've had the same cultural advisors, the same sort of core leaders of players, and we're just evolving, and it's so nice to see, and seeing all the new boys come in and to get amongst it straight away. It's the proudest part of my year, and it's just something we look forward to doing every year.
So what happens, Nico, when you go into camp? Do you talk about yourself? Do you talk about your families? Do you talk about where you've come from? When you first come into camp?
Yeah, we do all that, and we go above and beyond with it, really. And it's hard to explain, and you're not really supposed to explain it. It's men's business, and it's sacred to us. So, you sort of keep it in-house. But you can imagine, you have those honesty sessions, and you talk about where you come from and that, and that's probably all I can give you. But it's something that, being a proud blackfella, you only really know the feeling if you're in there and you're around it. So, it's something that's very hard to explain with words. It's just the emotions, and hopefully you can see by the emotions of our dance tomorrow night and the way we perform that you'll be able to tell how we feel.
The war dances from both teams, the highlight for many people watching. How do you change it up year to year? And is there something you draw inspiration from? Is there someone that leads the practice in these dances, or is it choreographed externally?
Yeah, it's a good question. But we have our cultural advisors who come in, and they're a real proud dance group called Margot Robbie, and they're from the Tweed Coast. That's where their mob's from, and they teach us the song and dance from their area, and then we sort of put our little mix in it if we want to, and then all the boys have their says in how we do it and how we want to do it. They're there to advise us, but at the end of the day, we're going out there and doing it, and so if we want to add our little spin into it, we do. But the last couple of years has been pretty similar to how we're going to run it again. But in saying that, we're doing that because we want the young Indigenous kids to look at it and have a core dance that they can lean back on and see their stars doing. And the haka that the Māoris or the New Zealand rugby teams do, like, it's all very similar, and they all have the one, and we sort of want to have the one that kids can draw inspiration on and go to school every single day and do the same thing that the Stars are doing. So, but yeah, we'll put a little spin on it. It'll be a little bit different to last year. So we'll be keeping the same sort of foundation, but then adding a little bit more spin to it, just so everyone can look at it and go, you know what, that's the All Stars dance.
Hey, Nicho, you got your Sharks teammate Tricky Trindall in the halves with you. How's his off season been? Because I thought when you were out last year with your calf injury, he had 5 or 6 weeks of just brilliant football. How's he come back?
Yeah, he's been great. He's came back this year the best I've seen. Usually he enjoys his off season a little tricky, and it comes back a bit sometimes underdone. But this year he's came back from day one ready to go. And although I wasn't there for the first couple of weeks because I had a bit of extra time, I heard that he was training the house down. And ever since I've been back, he's been connecting well. He's talking a lot more, and his professionalism's gone up another level. So hopefully we can see everything that he's been working on this preseason into the game tomorrow night, and we can put a good combination in and show the Sharks fan what they're going to be seeing this year.
Now, Nicho, last year we spoke to you around about the same time, and you were telling me about your mind coach. Is that, do you start that during the footy season, at the start of the season, or does it all happen throughout the whole year?
No, I just do it all year round.
Yeah.
My mindset needs to be at an all-time high every single day, not just in footy season. It's something I've continued to keep evolving and working on, and just trying to work on every single day so I can be a better man, not just a footy player.
Are you finding more and more players are getting into that side of the mental?
Athletes generally,
Have you found a bit of a change since you've first started playing first grade, Nicho?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's been something that wasn't really aware to a lot of people probably 10, 15 years ago. And I only started really getting aware to it when I listened to Dan Carter speak about it and his experiences in the All Blacks. And then my guy, who I knew very well, started speaking to me about it. So, yeah, and then I think it's starting to be like a trend, if you will. Like, you know how the ice baths are sort of a trend at the moment? Everyone wants to be in an ice bath.
Yeah.
Sort of like going along the path of skilling your mind up. And I think it's very important to be at a top level as an athlete in any sport, that it all starts in your mind. So I probably give it away a little bit too much when in my speech when I want to tell you, everyone's doing it, everyone's going to catch up. But in saying that, like, I'm all for everyone trying to get the best version of themselves, and I did it because I wanted to be a better man off field more than on field. So hopefully that people can do that as well.
Hey Fletch, can I bring you up to speed with some of this stuff?
Yes,
I'll give you a little
test. I don't think I could handle it.
Well, here's something that's super common when you're talking about mindfulness. Tell me 3 things that you're grateful for in your life right now.
3 things.
3 things that you're grateful for in your life.
Well, family.
Yeah.
The beach.
Okay.
I'm grateful.
Okay. Yeah. One more.
And what else?
Bondi Hotel.
No, because I'm banned. What else am I grateful for? Family, friends.
Okay. This is the sort of thing, right, Nicho? Like taking time to just acknowledge what you're grateful for, not take things for granted, be present in the moment. Is that the sort of thing you work on as well with your mindfulness coach?
Yeah, for sure. I do a lot of meditation, breath work, journaling, intention setting, and whatnot. I love and respect everyone who puts it out there about they're grateful. So I do it internally, but externally I don't really put it out there because I feel like sometimes people can just like externally do it but not actually mean it. Just put it on their Instagram stories just to show that they're doing it,
Like when you say the beach.
That's right.
No, I'm grateful for No, hang on. I'm grateful that the beach is there, that I can go down and go for a swim. Like if I was Nathan Hindmarsh and I'm living in Kenthurst, I'm grateful that I don't have to go out to the pool.
Okay.
Is that not?
Oh, it could be a bit deeper than that.
I say I can't do deep.
Yeah.
So I've got mates who come to me with deep shit. I just can't. I can't. Maybe I've got to get better at that sort of stuff.
Yeah. But look, you're learning lessons here today with Nicho.
Yeah. I'm going to try and find Nicho a girlfriend. Nicho, what are we looking for in a partner? Do you like...
Say it again, Joe. I was making silly noises.
What do you look for? You're looking for a girlfriend. What do you look for in a partner?
What am I looking for in a partner? Good question, Fletch. A strong, independent woman.
Right. And
who
what sort of industry would you like them working in? Anything like, for example, some people have a thing for nurses. Some people.
I don't have a thing for any sort
Anything?
Anything. Someone who's got hard work ethic and has got goals to keep moving up in their whatever world they're living in. You know?
Oh, okay. Is there anyone currently you've been dating or as friends or you've caught up with lately?
Yeah, actually, I just caught up with Margot Robbie on the Gold Coast when she was there for that.
Yeah, how's Margot? She all right?
Yeah, she's great. She
got any movies coming out?
She's just starting to produce one, and they wanted a doppelganger of Heath Ledger, so they thought they should give me a call.
Oh, okay.
Makes
Fair
sense.
enough.
Hey, we've got this may be a vicious rumour. I'm not sure. Nugget on the text line.
What's Nugget want?
He says, "Hi, Fletch Missile. Can Nicho confirm or deny the rumours that he and Ellyse Perry are going to challenge Nathan Cleary and Mary Fowler as Australia's sporting couple powerhouse?"
Oh, wow.
I don't know if there's anything behind that. Has there been a photo or something?
Is Nugget a mate of yours, Nicho?
I actually have no idea who Nugget is, and I've never even seen Ellyse Perry in my life.
No.
But I'm happy to challenge Nathan at any time. So if Ellyse wants to go get some photos in a park,
roll around in the
that was
grass.
set up?
Of course it was.
Yeah, in the full
was.
Adidas kit.
Of course it was. What about the Sharkies, Nico? How's preseason training? And look, we've got to get that sort of out of our heads with the Sharkies in the semi-finals and against the. If I hear that stat one more time about teams above you, are you Fitzy? I'd imagine would be getting sick of hearing that shit comment.
I don't even know what state you're talking about. We don't even talk about it, Fletch.
Okay, well, all the media does. They say
look, we've been good. We're training hard. It's our third year now as a core collective group that 3 years under Fitzy's. My third year as a halfback. Like, we've got about 6 or 7 players who are going to reach 100 games this year. Like, we're only got a few players who are even over 100 game mark. So we're transitioning in the right way, and we're gaining more experience. We've got the same connection. So I can't see why we would go backwards. I feel like we're trending in the right direction. And look, there's that stat. There's people outside noise talking about it, but we're not going to listen to that. We feel like from my first year, 2022, we're a much better team in 2023, although we slipped up a little bit. Like, our first year, we got 30 points put on us both semi-finals, and against the Roosters, who were the red-hot form team going into that final, we only got 13 points, and we still could have won that game, So we've just got to be better at winning moments and not being intimidated by the big teams and go after them. And, we'll be looking to do that this year.
Do you think, Nicho, Penrith are on the slide? Or can you?
No way.
Are they are they your favourites still? They're the team to beat.
Yeah, for sure. I can't see why anyone would think they're not the team to beat. They just won 3 in a row and they've lost plays each year. So they're a powerhouse club, and they've got some powerhouse leaders in that team. So I can't see why they wouldn't be the team to beat again.
Just finally, Nicho, what does a successful year look like for you? We're just watching footage of last year's All-Stars game. You were the MVP in that one. You played for New South Wales. You played for Australia. Pretty much full suite of rep honours last year. What's the goal for you personally in 2024?
Personally would be take my team into a successful finals campaign. I feel like if we are winning games of football, then I'm usually playing pretty good. And then if I'm playing good footy with the Sharks, then I feel like rep honours will come. And I think I've been guilty of setting goals of wanting to play an Origin or wanting to play for Australia and not putting the team goals first. And now I've done that, and I obviously want to get back in the arena and resurrect my Origin career and play for Australia again, which was the best time of my life. But I think more importantly is to start the year off well with the Sharks. And then if I don't, I'd rather have a successful finals campaign than a rep jersey this year, I think.
Well, Nicho, we'll let you get back into it, and good luck on the weekend, and good luck finding love. And if you're going to go down and have a coffee with Ellyse, get into the nets, because she is firing at the moment. I don't know if you've been watching.
Yeah, I'll have to block a few singles for her, and then we'll see how we go.
See how you go. Nicho, thanks very much, brother. And I'm loving what you're doing with that hair again. That business that we were going to start, we never really kicked off, but the wet look just does it for you.
All right. Thanks, guys.
You need a man bun. Man bun's your go.